When your cat bites you, it can be confusing. One moment, they're purring and cuddling, and the next, you feel a little nip or sharp bite. But before you assume your cat is angry or aggressive, it's important to understand something: cats bite to communicate. It's one of the few ways they can express emotions, set boundaries, and even show affection. In this video, we'll explore what your cat is really trying to tell you when they bite, and how to respond the right way. Stay till the end, because the final reason might completely change how you understand your cat's behavior. It's a sign of overstimulation. Let's start with one of the most common reasons cats bite: overstimulation. Imagine this: you're petting your cat, they're purring, everything seems fine, and suddenly, chomp. This doesn't mean your cat stopped loving you in that moment. It means their sensory system hit its limit. Cats have nerve endings that are very sensitive. When you stroke them for too long, especially on their belly, tail, or back, it can shift from pleasant to overwhelming. The bite is your cat's way of saying, "That's enough." You'll often notice subtle warning signs before the bite happens: a flicking tail, twitching ears, or a tense body. These are all signals that your cat is reaching their tolerance limit. So, when your cat bites you during petting, don't take it personally. They're just asking for space in the only way they know how. They're playing. Sometimes, a bite is all about fun. Kittens and young cats often bite as part of their play behavior. In the wild, play fighting helps them develop hunting and defense skills. When they play with you, they might see your hands as moving targets, just like prey. If your cat bites gently during play, it's usually not aggression, it's instinct. But here's the key: you should never encourage play biting with your hands. Instead, use toys, like feather wands or stuffed mice, to redirect their energy. That way, your cat can still enjoy their natural instincts without learning that human skin is part of the game. It's a love bite. Yes, that's right, sometimes, biting can actually be a sign of affection. You might have noticed your cat gently nibbling on your fingers or arms when you're petting them or relaxing together. These small, controlled bites are called love bites. In feline social behavior, gentle nipping is a way of bonding. Cats groom and nibble each other to strengthen social connections, and when they do it to you, they're including you in that bond. It's their way of saying, "You're part of my family." Of course, even love bites can hurt if your cat gets too excited, so if it becomes too rough, calmly stop the interaction and give them a moment to cool down. They're setting boundaries. Cats are very clear about personal space. When they feel uncomfortable, trapped, or overstimulated, they use body language, and sometimes, biting, to communicate that boundary. For example, if you try to pick up your cat when they don't want to be held, a bite may follow. This doesn't mean your cat dislikes you, it simply means they want control over their environment. Think of it as their polite but firm way of saying, "Please stop." Respecting this boundary helps your cat feel safe, and over time, they'll trust you more. They're trying to communicate something important. Cats can't use words, so they rely on actions. A bite can mean, "Stop, play with me, I'm scared," or "I don't feel well." It's all about context. Pay attention to what's happening right before the bite. Were you petting, holding, or ignoring them? Were there noises or new people around? Understanding the context turns a confusing moment into clear communication. Your cat isn't trying to hurt you, they're trying to be understood. How to respond when your cat bites. The most important thing is to stay calm. Never yell, hit, or punish your cat, that only creates fear and breaks trust. Positive reinforcement goes a long way. Reward calm, gentle interactions with treats or praise. Over time, your cat will learn that gentle behavior gets positive results, and biting doesn't. When it becomes a habit. If biting becomes frequent or unpredictable, it's worth consulting a vet or a cat behaviorist. There could be underlying issues, stress, anxiety, or medical discomfort. With patience, observation, and gentle training, most biting behaviors can be reduced or completely stopped. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with other cat lovers.